Good morning, students. This is Mrs. Lund, your friendly librarian, and I'm here today to help you guys get started on your science research project. Today, we are going to be going over the Big 6 research method to help you guys out with your projects. So, as I said, I am Mrs. Lund, and I'm helping you all get started on your science research projects. Some of our objectives for today, we are going to students will learn the 6 steps of the Big 6 research model. Students will be able to identify the steps of the Big 6 research model, and students will apply their knowledge of the Big 6 research model to their research project, which, like I said, we are pairing it up with our science teachers today. So these are the standards that we're going to be covering. Our state standard is about science research. This one is about making sure that we understand the impact of past and current science research. You're going to choose something, some past science research, and figure out how it kind of is impacted today's society. From our Common Core standards, we are going to be writing arguments to support claims that with clear reasons and relevant evidence. Our ISTE standards, you guys are going to evaluate the accuracy and validity, bias, origin, and relevance of digital matter. So as you guys find different resources, you have to decide, is this accurate? Is it biased? Is it relevant to what you are trying to talk about? And then finally, our AASL standards, we are going to be making critical choices about information sources to use, which is very similar to our the one that we just talked about, the ISTE standard. So you might be asking yourself, what is the Big 6? The Big 6 is a series of steps that breaks down large problem-solving tasks into smaller steps. Okay, so you have this large problem and you might not know where to start. And so you look to the Big 6 steps and kind of helps you break those down into easier, manageable pieces. So as I'm probably saying, you guys have a research project, so some of you might be sitting there going, I don't know where to start. This is going to help you find out where to start. Sometimes it's called an information problem-solving process. It does go by different names, but information problem-solving process is kind of long, so it's kind of easier just to call it the Big 6. And this process is something that can be used at school, at work, and in everyday life. And a lot of people actually use this process without even thinking about it. We're just drawing your attention to it to kind of help you guys, like I said, mentally break down those large tasks so that they're more manageable for you. Okay? Now, before we go into the Big 6 and really dive into what they are, I would like you guys to take a pre-assessment. Now, this is just to determine how much you already know about researching, and it is not being taken for a grade, so please don't worry. The pre-assessment Google form link is here in this presentation. So once again, the Big 6 research model uses 6 steps to help us tackle large information gathering tasks. We are going to use this method of research during our science research projects. Understanding how to effectively research is essential to being a well-informed citizen. Remember, we want to be productive members of our society. To do that, we have to be able to be well-informed. We need to know, is this piece of information biased or is it accurate? Okay, so before we get started though, please remember to take your pre-assessment before you begin.